Rajan Mathews, the DG of COAI, is joining us right now to share his perspective as well. Mr. Mathews, good afternoon and thank you so much for joining in. Give us your, start by giving us your perspective on the telecom penalty. What is your sense with respect to it? Because definitely it will impact the finances of a lot of these telcos.
No, you're absolutely right. We had very earlier said that these penalties, it was what you would call the book thrown at these incumbent operators, because it's the maximum amount based on failure, as the TRAI says, to meet quality of service standards. Of course, underlying that is the whole issue of interconnect. Now, this is a whole can of worms in terms of claims and counterclaims. So clearly, this is something that will have to be adjudicated on. But socking the industry for the maximum amount, which now counts for more than 5,000 crores at a time when the industry is reeling, is really going to be quite a burden on the industry, and obviously will go into litigation, which further confuses the issue in terms of attracting investments at a time when the telecom industry needs the investment. You know, these are obviously contingent liabilities that get put on balance sheets. And when you go out to raise money, be it for expanding your 4G network or introducing 5G type technology, it becomes that much harder for operators to attract the investment. So this is a bit of a double whammy, if you will, for the incumbents.
Right. When this happens, you think the balance sheets of most of these telco will be able to take it? I mean, of course, they may challenge it ahead as they have been speaking about it. But you think that balance sheets itself may not be able to support such a big fine?
So it will be a real stretch. As you recollect, the incumbents have raised additional funding. Some of that funding has gone to repay debt to the government and other lenders. So from a cash flow perspective, the operators may be in a position to pay that. Obviously, the government can also determine the terms on which the repayment may lie. So that may be another avenue. But clearly, as you say, the whole issue will very probably go to the either TDSAT or the High Courts or the Supreme Court for adjudication, because the sums are so large and the areas are so contentious that some type of arbitrary implication and award is certainly going to be questioned.
Mr. Mathew, great chatting with you. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing with us your insights on this matter.